So we continue. So picking up where we left off, I would say personally that I think that season two does have a very weak villain, but I think probably the strength of season two is the fact that it does a really great job of explaining like the history of the Avatar and finally going into like the lore of how the Avatar was created.
Yeah, I mean that part was worth it, but the rest of it was just kind of like, okay, why are we doing this?
It was, I guess, it was really weird that they basically recycled the bad guy from the first series. I thought that was a very strange choice to have.
Yeah, I think they wanted to do more origin stuff. It's like, but Korra's the popular character because it is her series. I guess we have to work something with her.
Yeah. Also,
That's it.
another thing that I noticed as well is that the guy who did the voice of Aman in the first series is also the guy who does the voice of the bad guy in this game as well.
Yeah, Steve Bloom.
Yeah, it's really obvious it's the same guy. He's just putting on like a little bit more of a gravelly voice.
Steve Bloom's awesome though, so I don't care.
Oh yeah. Oh look, he does a great job. Don't get me wrong. Card games on motorcycles.
Water bending on motorcycles.
It's the first thing I think of when I see these guys. Card games on motorcycles. Fake laugh. So yeah, just beating these guys down. We're about to do the next boss, which, as I said, is a mecha tank, which took me quite a few tries to go, and quite a few goes to get, I should say. And yes, these things, for people again who don't know, are supposed to be made entirely out of platinum, so they can't be metal bent. Because the idea of metal bending is that you're not bending the metal, you're bending the impurities within the metal, and because palladium is platinum rather, is such a refined metal, it doesn't have enough impurities in it to actually bend.
Where do they get enough of it to build their army of tanks? I don't know.
Well, that's the real question. Is that I've always considered like Avatar not to be it's basically its own universe. Like it's not even. You look at the layout of the continents; it's clearly not Earth.
No, I know. It's just one of those. They never explain that. Oh, there's a lot of it now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think it really needs explaining. I mean, that's the thing is that like I think that it's just obvious that whatever planet this is, it just clearly has a lot more platinum than we do on Earth.
I guess, but it's a simple throwaway line of that, Sato owns a lot of platinum mines or something.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I mean, I think that like I don't like it when things like get explained that shouldn't really need to be explained. I think that that's like kind of vague enough to get away with it by itself.
Fair enough. That's just me being picky.
Yeah. So the whole idea of this fight is that you have to counter the tank 4 times in order to get your earthbending back, which I'm clearly using right now anyway.
I threw a rock at him.
So to counter the tank, you have to basically press block at the last second. So it's the same as parrying in Metal Gear Rising.
Threw some more rocks at him.
Yeah, but you can only parry the charge attack. You can't parry any other attacks.
God forbid if they get stuck in a different loop.
My god, she's caught in a loop and he's an idiot!
Yay.
So yeah, this boss fight, which again gets recycled at the end of the next stage as well, has the same problem as Transformers, and it goes on way too fucking long. Like even playing this on New Game Plus with a fully upgraded avatar, it takes a while to get through this fight.
Yeah, playing it for the first time, I was like, "Come on, can I kill it already?" I mean,
Yeah,
I know
also,
it's a giant. I know it's a giant tank, but still.
Well, I mean, you're the freaking avatar. Just pick up the ground underneath it, turn it over on its side. It can't get back up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, it just takes way too freaking long to get through it, and it's not really a lot of fun beating on a tank either. It's kind of unsatisfying.
Well, it's just like punching a wall for a while.
Pretty much. Ah, more rocks. Also, if you die during this fight, there's no checkpoint, so you get back to the very start of the fight where you have to do the entire block it 4 times, get your earthbending back bullshit.
Yeah.
Which is not fun, because I died probably half a dozen times trying to figure this fight out. And we're still going! So interestingly, compared to Transformers as well, this game does have a combo meter, but it doesn't actually just contribute to anything as far as I can tell.
No, it's just there.
It's just kind of there. It gives you like a score at the end of each level, I guess. But
Who
yeah.
cares?
Yeah, pretty much. Because I could be wrong. I wasn't really paying attention, but I don't think it actually contributes to your like finances for being able to buy stuff off Tenzin or anything like that. Oh, not Tenzin, off other guy.
Iroh.
Alright, yeah, thank you. Also, this for no reason in particular, the tank also has a rage mode.
It's going 3 times faster.
This isn't even my final form.
Well, not yet, anyway.
Well, like I said, it comes back with like an electrical attachment on its arm.
Yeah.
Hit him in the butt. Yeah, he's dead. Whoever was in that tank is fucking dead. I don't care what you say. She just straight murdered the guy piloting that tank. Also, this part is kind of weird because it, for no reason in particular, it turns into a side-scrolling platformer.
Where did you get a mecha tank? Does Asami
Sami's gonna be so pissed when she finds out. More items!
Yay, that you're never going to use.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to assume I can probably sell them in the shop.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably my best guess. So yeah, platforming in my Avatar game, it's more likely than you think.
Gotta go fast.
So I was going to say the same goddamn thing.
Because we're running fast and we're blue. Get it?
Oh, yeah, no. Don't do that again. We're earthbending in space.
How does that work?
I knew you'd do that.
It's not gonna save you.
Oh, of course. More men in masks.
And secret, I guess? Yeah.
Whatever's in here, he must not want
So
me
each chest requires a different kind of bending to be able to break it open.
Good thing we have that bending.
Which is not earthbending. 'Cause I'm
Clearly.
slow. It's firebending because it's red.
Yay.
I got a telescope. Yay!
That'll be useful.
Praise me for my telescope. At least they use the music from the series, which is pretty good as well.
barriers.
Gotta cut the budget somewhere.
Like I said, seriously, what was the budget for this game? I mean,
Problem.
it got announced.
On this side of this
It got announced in like January and was out by September.
Yeah. They probably spent all their budget on getting the voice actors back.
Pretty much. And Mako and Bolin only get one line.
Yeah. I don't think Tenzin's even here.
No, Tenzin's not in it at all, I don't think.
J.K. Simmons was just too expensive.
There's a joke about that. I just went and saw the Deadpool movie this weekend. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but yeah, there's this very similar joke about like budgets and voice actors in that movie as well.
Good to know.
Something to look forward to.
Yep.
And I got water out of them, I guess. I blood bent the water out of them. Yes, delicious.
But that's evil.
Well, yeah, you can't do blood bending because it's bad, okay?
Nothing's stopping her, though.
Pretty much. I mean, it's just considered to be a forbidden technique because it's bad?
Well, you are kind of taking control of someone else's body, which is kind of creepy, but
As opposed to hitting them in the face with a fireball?
true.
I mean, really, let's think about this for a moment. Which would be a more passive solution? Using bloodbending to stop someone from fighting or hitting them in the face with a rock?
But which is more fun?
True, I'm saying. It's just kind of interesting that, like, there's a lot of, like, hybrid kind of techniques in Avatar. Like, you've got your bloodbending, you've got your metal bending, you've got your lava bending. But bloodbending is the only one that's considered bad. Like, the other ones are totally fine.
Yeah, just when you think about it, water and air are kind of overpowered.
Yeah, pretty much. Because, yeah, especially when you can turn water into ice as well, and vapor.
Yeah.
Palette swap triple threat triad! Now the Earthbender is brown instead of green.
Woo.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Like, I just got the ridiculous combo in this fight because I figured out how to just charge up my moves between moves, basically. And it's just, so, which results in just whirlwinds all the fucking time. And yeah, QTs.
Yay, because that's what we needed.
That's what really spiced this game up. Level 3 charge is kind of broken. Just kidding. If you weren't convinced that airbending is broken before, let this be final proof for you. The only thing I will say is that it doesn't really seem to do a whole lot of damage. Basically, it seems to be, like, against bosses... Against regular enemies, it's good. Against bosses, it's really good for just stunning them long enough to be able to get, like, a critical hit in somewhere. But these guys still haven't touched me once yet.
Kind of suck at your job.
Well, if you were fighting someone who could just, like, summon 5 tornadoes at once, you'd probably suck too. And they're dead. They didn't lay a single finger on me.
My leg benders.
I'll show you a new type of bending. Bone bending.
Ouch. Well, we know Batman's a master of bone bending.
That's it. That's his bending style. Face bending. Ha! Spine bending.
Korra, you're talking, but your mouth isn't moving.
Fantastic animation. Quality. And hey, did someone say on rail section? Did someone say auto scroller? Pretty much. Again, great music, terrible section.
I forget, was this before or after Korra learned to drive?
What's kind of well, I will say the only interesting thing about this series is, well, not the series, these sections, I'll get it right eventually, is that they're not actually linear. You can, there are a lot of T-junctions where you can choose which path you'll take, and I don't know how much that affects the actual overall, oh, that's death I didn't cut out, how much that affects the overall route, I guess, but it's just interesting that they do give you that option at all in what's an auto-scroller.
There's no public transit she could take.
Can I catch a bus? And you can trash cars as well. You can throw out fireballs and stuff to trash cars if you want. So, you know, car, destruction of property, good job.
I'm the Avatar, so who cares?
Exactly. Avatar much? Haha.
Well, at least they call her out on that early in the series.
They do call her out very early in the series on that, actually. Which again is like goes back to what I was saying before about it having a lot of themes that are both mature and for kids as well. I mean, kids wouldn't really appreciate the gravity of what being the Avatar would be if you know to be in that role and what it would entail in terms of like what responsibilities may be implied of that.
Yeah, and the kids still got a cheap joke of, yeah, you shouldn't have done that, and all the people looking mad at her.
Exactly. So it's really, yeah, it's such a fantastic example of just being able to like serve two masters at once and pull it off perfectly. It's what draws a lot of people to the series.
And Nick hates it because it's too much money to make.
Yeah, because if we could make that, or we can make SpongeBob.
SpongeBob Season 12 with the same jokes over and over.
He's a sponge who lives under the sea!
Nah.
Squidward doesn't like him very much.
It's weird when you get older and you realize that SpongeBob is the real dick of the series.
He really is. Like, SpongeBob, and especially Patrick. Patrick's even worse.
Yeah, saw a picture of when you're a kid, Squidward, old fuddy-duddy. When you're an adult, SpongeBob, annoying little prick.
Pretty much. And as I said, we get the exact same boss fight, but now he has a different attachment on his arm. Congratulations.
Where's my backup?
Where's Team Avatar? Where's Asami in her own tank?
Where's the gang?
I mean, come on, she owns the factories right now. She can make her own, goddammit.
Yeah, let's have a mech battle.
Exactly.
Won't be as awesome as Rex versus Ray, but...
That fight actually was probably like one of the best parts of that game, which was not very good.
That was the best part of that game.
Pretty much. Actually, yeah, probably was the best part of the game. Like, that entire Shadow Moses level was just the best part of the game, period.
Yeah. Pretty much, because it was just gameplay.
It was just gameplay, and it was like a really nice callback to... Because at the time, Metal Gear Solid 4 was supposed to be like the final Metal Gear, so it was like a really nice kind of callback to the first game and what was intended to be the send-off for the series.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still fighting this piece of crap. Because it has even more health than the last one.
You know, since you can throw giant boulders, wouldn't it be easier to just aim a rock at the cockpit and knock the guy out from the glass?
just get an ice shard, throw it through there and impale his face. Come on, you can do it. You've already killed plenty of people before now, Korra. It's not don't make a big difference if you kill this guy. Yeah, it's also like the fact that like it's also really hard to damage him when you don't counter him. Like you can see here, I'm like using like the long range rock attack, and it's doing nothing. It's like a diabetic chewing on a Mars bar trying to get through his health.
It's like you're throwing a rock at a giant metal tank.
Who would have thought? So there's a counter. Like that counter did a lot of damage. Everything else before it did nothing. So that helps a lot. That's really painful.
It's like getting hit by a giant metal tank hurts.
Yeah. Also, in this fight, in the initial fight, you could block it. You could counter him whenever he did that charge move. In this fight, you can't counter him if he's charging and his arm is covered with electricity. You can only do it if his arm is not covered with electricity.
So why isn't it always covered in electricity?
Because then the fight would take literally forever. So it's just random. Like there, I couldn't do it. I had to dodge because if you try to counter, it would just get hit by the electricity. And now he's gone beast mode activate. This is the question, like, of if Platinum is... Because my understanding is Platinum's a pretty soft metal, so she could probably just use Firebending to, like, melt him out of there.
Yeah, that's certainly possible, too. Well, considering how thick and big it is, it probably would take a long time.
Oh my!
Yes.
I was not going to let that slide, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I walked right into that one.
If you say considering how thick and big it is, my mind will go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess that was like the whole argument I had like with like the final season with the giant fucking mech in that one. It's
Yeah.
too big to do anything to.
Except now we have mosquito machines.
Yeah, because that worked out well. Did someone say heroic sacrifice?
Of a character no one cared about? Sure.
Yeah, we're giving away spoilers here, but I mean, come on. If you're watching this, you either have seen Korra or you don't care, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, that mech did give Mako one crowning achievement, so...
Which was what again? I forget.
He lightning bended the core to explode.
Oh yeah, you're right.
At least he got to do something.
Got to be productive once. Go, Team Avatar!
Yay.
Fuck this tank! Yay!
Oh, you're alive.
Not for long. Huzzah! Earth level up.
Who are you working for?
Some old guy from the South Pole with lots of money. I don't know his name.
Barrick?
Please don't hurt me.
What was he saying about extraction?
He was rambling about some crazy idea.
He's working for Superman.
He said he could
He's working for Tony Stark.
see or something. He said-
Varric
In
is
the North
basically
Pole?
Varric is basically Tony Stark.
I told you everything I know.
Yeah, true.
Please, let me go.
Yeah, see, now he's fucking dead.
Hope you can swim.
She just put a giant
Oh.
boulder down on his fucking head. He's dead.
Guess I'm headed to the South Pole to get some answers.
Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next episode.